Hello again, viewers. It's the Wagon Age. Dragon Age to feel good. Guess that's what we do here. That's what we do in Veilguard. We try to feel good about everything we do. You're not allowed to feel bad about anything or any choices you make. Like putting skeletons all over the crossroads. I'm not allowed to feel bad about that. You know, that's what the game tells me. It tells me that every choice I make is valid. Nothing is wrong. Never make the wrong choice about anything. I know, that's kind of a weird way to start. I was just ruminating over something before I started here, and it just kind of spilled out. I was trying to ruminate on the concept of what defines an RPG. Some people might think it's defined by the mechanics of an RPG, like, you know, like you have a skill tree, you can level up, you have gear that has stats and stuff like that, and numbers and more numbers. The reality is that most video games do that. Most video games under the hood are just a bunch of code and a bunch of numbers used to calculate everything that happens in the game. It's just that most of the time RPGs are a lot more upfront about that. They show you the numbers. But because, you know, most video games are actually doing this sort of thing, I think that in itself does not really define an RPG. You're like me, you probably define an RPG by you create your character. You can define that character. You can build that character. You can make the decisions as that character. And you can define their personality and, you know, kind of become that character after a while. Does Veilguard really fit that definition, though? I mean, yeah, you can make a rook look the way you want them to look. You can build them up in their class and develop your playstyle with them. But in terms of developing the choices and the personality, you can't really do that in this game. Rook is kind of a predefined character in a way. Kind of in a way that even, like, you know, other Western RPG games like The Witcher, you're playing Geralt. Geralt is a predefined character, but you can build him up how you want to. But the difference is the choices, I think. And I think this is something where I think the writing obviously went wrong. And it's starting to, like, become pretty obvious to me, because I've been, like, how long in this game now? What's my playtime? I've spent 40 hours now. So yeah, I've come to the conclusion that the writers, they're too afraid to let the player make the wrong choice in this game. Like, every choice Rook makes is either not a real choice, or it's the correct choice. But there's no wrong choice to make. All the wrong choices are not there. They're just... They're not going to let the player make the bad choice or the wrong choice. It's not about making evil choices necessarily. It's about being allowed to make the wrong choice sometimes. If you can make a wrong choice that really drastically affects something or screws you over, you should be allowed to make the wrong choice sometimes. Because otherwise, how will the player learn if they're not allowed to make a wrong choice on something? And because you're not allowed to make those kind of choices, I don't think this can be really classified as an RPG. Now, it's not to say it's all bad. I think it's a good action adventure game. I think there's some good stuff there if you want to look at it as a action adventure game. I think it's pretty satisfying in that respect. But if you're looking for an RPG, this is not that game. And I think that's the problem here. This is not an RPG. And I think most old school Dragon Age fans wanted an RPG because that's what it's been in the past with Dragon Age. You played an RPG. This is not an RPG. It is an action-adventure game. With pretty much a predefined character you're playing. But I just wanted to get that out, because, I've been ruminating on that for a bit today. So that's probably going to be reflected in my review whenever I get to it. I swear I'm trying to play this thing as much as I can so I can get to the end of it, but it's just taking so long. I like to be thorough, I like to do everything. So, it's not like I'm not enjoying the game. I am enjoying it. If I wasn't enjoying the game, I probably would have stopped playing by now. But it was just something I had to really think about. But I think that sums up my feelings so far. The writing staff was too afraid to let the player make the wrong choice in this game. So they just made it so you couldn't make a wrong choice at all. Just, nope, out the window. You're not allowed to make the wrong choice on anything. Every choice Rook makes is the correct choice. So. But anyway, we got stuff to do. I say we might as well go to Hospital. There's stuff to do in Hospital, so while we take care of that. Taash has something she wants to talk about. I know a lot of people have been picking on Taash online. Personally, I don't... Oh yeah, I completely went the wrong way, didn't I? Personally, I'm not really that bothered by Taash so far. He just comes off as more immature than anything to me. And I just kind of shrug at him like, okay, whatever. So, I have not really gotten to a point where it's like, oh, Taash is like insufferable or anything like that. It's just, she just comes off as immature to me. Which is surprising, considering she's supposed to be a skilled dragon hunter, but whatever.
Hey, good. I wanted to ask you something. My mother and I have a weekly dinner thing. I was gonna meet her in Ravane. Wanna come? Fresh food. And I wanted to know you're good to work with.
Sure.
Okay. Kapan's house. Qunari. Well, we'll do that later. We're going to Hospital first. Okay, it's time to progress. Progress the main story quest. Let's see. I can bring Davrin. And well, that's not gonna work. Bring Emmerich. So we got a quest there. There's actually 2 quests here. And the main quest. Need to find the Gloom Howler.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
Okay.
So Flynn must be local.
Which means they were...
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are, Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just... I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Okay.
Warden Alona, medic for the Order, or those of us here at least. I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can.
Okay.
Take care.
Take care. Actually, no, let's finish. Let's work on one quest at a time, so I don't get too sidetracked here.
I spy trouble ahead.
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's mentor. The Blight.
It's on the inside, too. We can still search it.
Look for medical supplies. There was a life here.
Yeah, there was.
Want to try with strawberries?
May they rest in eternity.
We got a severe case of head lice. Head lice.
A notebook. It describes a local plant, Brona's bloom. None here, but Oscar left to find more for his wife. If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
Why the heck would the medical supplies be all the way up here?
Brona's bloom. This was in the physician's book. It's been picked over.
Physician got here before us. Let's keep looking.
Brona's bloom. Picked over like the last one.
It's incredible these have survived. What a hardy variety.
No.
Darkspawn.
Let's finish this.
There's a body.
Couldn't escape the Darkspawn.
His bag. Broner's Bloom. This was the physician, Oscar.
We can get the supplies to Flynn. It can still help the village.
Flynn, we have Broner's Bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he, or his wife, Marta?
I'm sorry.
They dead.
They're gone. You're from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll make sure it's put to good use. With these plants, I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
With the Blight surge, how have things been in the village?
Bad. People are scared. Some are sick. We know Darkspawn are out there, and that's a death without mercy. But this is the Anderfells. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive.
I studied anatomy and alchemy with the Watchers. I've more practice with the dead, though.
Ah. My studies were more focused on the, before dead part. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the Blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the Warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me Warden abilities.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first Warden had found me... Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
The joining ritual gives Wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun. But I'm here. Even if I'm... different now.
So Antoine and Evka giving you a choice?
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
You've been through... You're still going through a lot. I'm sorry.
It's been... keeping busy helps. But thank you. You know, I can sense the Blight in my Warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the Blight my way. I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
I think what you're doing here, helping the injured, it's great.
Thanks, Rook. Just try not to need my help personally. Between us, the medicines I mix taste awful.
No promises.
You've got patience worse than me. But if you had more questions about Warden stuff, I could wait.
I'd appreciate it.
I'm just wondering why the background was so yellow in that cutscene. It has something to do with being so close to the fire, maybe. Oh. Yeah, a lot of the ambient light is like yellow inside the buildings. Okay, whatever.
I once felled a tree and there was a spirit inside. It nearly stopped my heart to see it.
I don't
I
care.
made a headboard from that tree. The couple who bought it said they had strange
I don't
dreams.
care. Stop talking.
You really don't want to fight Darkspawn after everything?
I promised to kill others.
I keep seeing what's out.
The Wardens are more than a building.
But we were supposed to protect it.
Some wardens were meeting at the Grove, but they didn't want anyone to know.
And we should go crash the party.
It's an interesting line of work you're in, Emmerich.
Oh, exploring the Fades hardly work. I could spend several lifetimes researching its mysteries.
But that's just it. It's too much.
I daren't follow.
Mages never do. On your guard.
Into the fray!
The tree. So beautiful. Can you hear it singing?
Huh? Oh. Yeah, I didn't even see him there.
A map and plans.
From the missing Wardens.
He's gone. He was drawn to the tree.
The dying mind sometimes grasps for comfort.
If his calling was close, it might have looked beautiful to him.
We'll tell the wardens. Darkspawn. Bring them down and we'll clear a path.
I could use them.
They're firing at us! A solid blow!
Should be easier to travel through here.
Yep.
That'll help the wardens.
And there is a treasure chest over here.
Are you all right?
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn. That we deserved to be here. There had to be a reason we survived when so many others of us helped. I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendel. Thank you. I just need a moment to say goodbye.
Okay. That's it for quest here, so let's do this one.
Davrin, I think this is where those wardens were attacked. The Cauldron.
Let's have a look. Yeah, a bad day at the Cauldron.
What could do that?
What have they been hiding inside?
Whatever it is, I'm sure they had good reasons for all the secrecy. Look at what happened to Weishaupt.
Must be something more secret than griffins. Be ready for anything. Zahn can get us up there. Here's what I don't get about the Fate, Emmerich. Somehow it's a source of creation and where spirits live, and the place we go when we dream, and...
And your own people, the Dalish, believed it the home of the gods.
And that? And some sort of kingdom for demons.
As well as the source of all magic.
And maybe where souls pass through after they die.
That's a rather simple summary.
Simple?
Wouldn't be worth studying if it were dull.
Oh, look what I found. Boom.
This place has seen better days.
If they named it the Cauldron, it probably wasn't great on its best day.
We're not in yet. This is just an outer courtyard. The Cauldron would be underground. We need to find a way in.
May the fallen of the Wardens lie peacefully.
Damn. Tried to stop the Gloom Howler.
It's an ambush. Now that that's dealt with, I'd like to know what the Wardens hid down here.
A dumping ground. Looks like every dangerous artifact or weapon the Wardens ever came across.
It seems likely the Gloom Howler is searching for something here.
Getting
Having some of this stuff for myself.
gigantic books.
If it's also dangerous the Wardens locked it away, we're not touching anything.
Oh, come on. You know Balara would totally into this stuff. Right, what is that, Nug? Not entirely dead. Oh, okay. Oh, well, whatever it is, it's out.
One boil down, one more to go.
Destroy the Blight, lower the bridge. Got it.
What's all this?
Don't know. Looks useful if you want to move heavy equipment or something. Maybe the Cauldron's an armory?
Could be. Why hide it all the way out here? Doesn't make sense.
We won't know till we get inside.
Bink, 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 bink. Gone.
That did it. Bridge is down. We can get in now. We're in. Welcome to the Cauldron.
I still don't understand what this place is.
Let's find out.
Okay, the wisp goes there. Nope.
.325. The signs of these doors are marked by dates.
524 here.
931 on that one.
It's Blight's. The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
What sort of skeleton is that ahead?
Seems a little careless.
This can't be... It's a griffin.
Is this a griffin tomb? Might be.
More griffin bones? How did you say they went extinct, Davrin?
They died out fighting the fourth Blight.
Then the Wardens hid them here. Why not bury them properly?
I don't know. It's like they were keeping it secret.
It's a giant tomb. For griffins. These bones look wrong. It's like they're diseased.
Or blighted.
But how?
I don't like this.
Hear that? The Gloom Howler's around here somewhere.
Good. We need to save those griffins she stole. Hassan, you stay here. No questions. It's too much for you. Unbelievable. An archdemon.
So that's what the Cauldron really is. A giant tomb.
And those other rooms commemorating the ends of Blights?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazikel.
This explains the miasma permeating everything here.
The Gloom Howler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
I guess they're storing the remains. The archdemons in here. I guess that would make sense. Although, you know, I'm even trying to think back to Origins. Earthemio kind of blew up in like a small nuclear explosion. I don't even know if there's even anything left of it. But I guess sometimes there's stuff left, and they probably do have to collect it and keep it under guard.
Looks fresh.
Then the Howler's close. Scream all you want. It's no match for steel.
Yeah, scream all you want.
Buried will have their day.
That'll stop these fools.
Got it.
The Cauldron reveals all.
Keep on those Blight boys. There's some up top.
An eternal tomb for an eternal evil. The Wardens must surrender their secrets.
Rook, we need to get to higher ground. Follow me. Quick, the last boil's in the rib cage.
Oh, that's not gonna stop them. Come on.
This is going well. Surrounded by friends.
Surrounded by sharp claws. Whoever you are, face me! What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me,
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
What does that mean? What are you gonna do with them?
Free them from the tyranny of the Wardens.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation. The blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The same blood runs through your veins, Warden. Join with us and honor their future.
I die first!
Then this is your tomb.
Oh, we're not surrounded anymore. Okay.
Bring me the griffin!
Hassan, watch yourself!
Anyone have eyes on the Gloom Howler?
Worry about the Darkspawn first, or they'll get Hassan.
Hassan, come! Your family is waiting!
He knows I'm live when he hears it. Don't let these Darkspawn get the upper hand.
I am your true mother, son!
I'm his father, and I'll die before you take it.
Damn it. The Gloom Howler's gone.
It's okay. Let it go.
That thing needed to die. Today.
Then how would we find where it's keeping the other griffins? No. We have to keep our heads here. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloom Howler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. Hassan stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on. Even though I told you to stay put.
He did save you.
He could have been killed.
He cares about you. That's part of Turlum, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talons. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah, you're getting the hang of things. Now let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
Yeah. Oh, I can climb on the head. Well, sort of. No. Trying to stand on the head. This game has this annoying thing where sometimes you grab on things, it leaps you to the other side instead of standing on top. That's what it's doing here. Ah. Fine. Oh, there I got on top. Yay. Think this is a good time for a photo op? Yes. On top of the Veilguard. You know what's missing from photo mode? You can't do any poses in photo mode.
Can't say I ever want to see this place again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil. But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloom Howler held that honor. Hassan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle. And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
Whoa.
I got a letter from Nevarra. She asked how you were doing after your talk.
Good. Yeah. Tell her I'm good.
She's around if you want to talk more.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Dweller, an invitation has manifested to the Black Emporium.
Ah! Okay.
The antiquarian there is stagnant and stubborn, but he offers forgotten treasures for those in need.
Cool. I want to go there.
Davrin. Doing some renovations?
Building a trophy cabinet. The figures I'm carving.
Anyone ever tell you you're a very talented man?
A few people. But I like hearing it from you the most.
Do you?
Listen, Rook. A warden has to figure out what they want in their life. So tell me, do you see us headed anywhere together? Or is it a hopeless chase?
Nah, I'm just messing with you, Davrin. Just more fun that way. Interesting option here. Let me see what happens there. Yeah.
I guess that depends on you. If you're okay with who I am.
And who are you?
I'm me. Not a man or a woman. But when I embraced that, not everyone around me did.
That's their loss. I felt good about you since we first met. So, do you feel the same?
Alright, so this is where we lock in the romance. It's already been decided. I'm gonna go ahead with this.
I can see us heading somewhere together, someday. Hunting, being hunted.
And which did you have in mind?
You tell me.
All in good time. I never spook the quarry. Not when I'm so close.
Still need to snare me.
I'm a very good hunter.
Oh, I'm seeing that.
Hassan, you know it's not feeding time yet.
I think he disagrees. See you later.
Yeah, I said it again. I'm only doing a romance for Hassan. We're romancing Hassan. We're trying to get to Hassan through Davrin. That's the whole point. Alright. Balar and Lucanus are talking. Are they talking about my spooky skeletons?
Is it weird I was cheering you on?
Sorry? Cheering me on when?
Oh, when you almost got Ghilan'nain, I was thinking, go, Lucanus! I hope he stabs her.
Maybe stabs her in the eye.
I don't think anyone cheers for assassins, usually.
Right. And she's technically still one of my gods, so, you know, weird.
That's probably not what makes it weird.
You're still working?
Just finishing some things up.
Oh, I can just watch.
You know you're being creepy, right?
Yes.
Why are you watching me?
Because you haven't been sleeping, and I wanted to figure out why.
Oh, right. I have dreams now. When I go to sleep, I mean.
I thought dwarves didn't dream.
Solus used the dagger to rip the dreams from the Titans. Maybe when I touched it, the dreams came back? It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
Dream I'm naked. What?
Sometimes I have these dreams where I'm naked.
What?
And I have to make a speech or go to battle, and I have no pants on. It's distressing.
Yeah, that would be. I haven't had that particular dream.
Someday you will.
These days, I just dream I'm being chased, hunted. There's something that glows red, just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
And so you're here, thumbing through ledgers and unsure if you want to go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much. But I already feel better, having talked about it. And now, I'm gonna get some sleep, and hope the dreams are safe.
Good luck.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Hi, Emmerich. You've got a guest.
Where did you get him?
Ah, Rook. You remember the Hand of Glory?
Hard to forget. You figure out what those Venatori who broke into the necropolis were doing with it.
The hand is how they broke in. The simpler undead are blind to its bearer when its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
If they're helping the Venatori, that has to stop.
Agreed. I've made some inquiries. This man is one of the Death Mage's victims. If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
Then whisper away.
Floor's all yours.
It shouldn't take long. I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again.
Who did this to you?
Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one. The spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
Guess not everybody wants to give up its secrets.
Corpse whispering is a delicate process.
Uh-huh.
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned country house outside Nevarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well. Let's depart for Blackthorn when you're ready. I'd like to speak to the necromancer behind all this.
Looks like we're going back to Docktown. Xenon the Antiquary. What wonderful things will he sell me this time?
I have a cousin who lives in this part of town. Told me about the attacking the city. Has anyone been held accountable for the damage?
So you came in one morning and her desk was just...
empty.
Here it is. The Black Emporium.
There he is.
Urchin! Where is that urchin? Oh, don't tell me I've misplaced another one. No matter.
I'm looking to see if he's got anything interesting here.
Another message for us.
Interesting.
I'm not sure I like this.
What's this? Oh, wardrobe. Oh, you get more gold when pickup with this. And deflection will get gold too. Interesting. It costs a lot, though. Can't really get that. I guess it could be useful if we want to farm gold and just want to get an enemy and just deflect them all for an hour. Yes, I will get that actually. I'll upgrade that. Okay.
Did you hear? Darkspawn in Dogtown. If I'm not here tomorrow, they probably got me.
Let's try this again. Nev, we were going to talk. You come looking for me?
Hello, Alec. And Cedar. You sing at the Cobbled Swan. And spy for the threads?
You got it.
All right. You called. I showed up. Why are we here?
Because the Venatori are targeting threads. We want the scales tipped back in our favor.
Please, tell us how to help.
Aren't you polite?
Cut to the chase, Alec.
The Venatori are taking our people, and they aren't shy about it. They walked into the Swan and abducted our boss, Marco Damas.
The threads always kept their leader secret, pulling strings from the shadows.
Yeah, well, the Venatori found us out. Declared they were securing Docktown as they dragged him out. Cedar was performing at the time. So the whole thing...
They just walked in? The Venatori don't lack confidence.
I'd love to correct that, wouldn't you? It's an easy deal. Right, Nev? We've had our differences, but the threads are better neighbors than the Venatori.
Docktown's ours. We want them out as much as you.
The cult's got an inside track on our members. They're watching us. But you?
I get it. You give us the lead, we go in alone.
They're holed up in the thread market. I'll get you access. Still won't be easy.
Good luck, all right.
Here's hoping.
So, we're rescuing the leader of a crime syndicate.
The threads protect their streets. If we can swing power back in their favor, Docktown needs whoever will fight for it. Let's get to the market.
You not coming with us?
Hey, I'd love to watch you work, honest. But there's plates spinning in Docktown and only so many threads left to watch them.
Don't get yourself killed.
It's a hookah bar in here. All right. So we gotta get over there somehow. Oh, so maybe this way's open now.
All right. So when we...
Your chasing!
They must have eyes on the lamplighter. Alec did have one of their friends. That's it for now, but we need to move before any more of the cult catches on.
If the Venatori are against the threads, why take Damas? Why not kill him at the Swan?
The threads must have something the Venatori want.
The Venatori schemes will end here.
Keep your eyes open.
What do you say, Thread?
For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Good.
What are they doing? It's blood magic. They're using mind control on the threads. So what now? The threads are confined. Out of danger for now, but we need to get them out. Take out the mages in charge and we break the control.
Already on it.
Stay in cover.
Strike him again!
Clear. Targets ahead.
On it. Got it.
Cut them!
You want to die? I'll do the job for free. Impressive, bro! A clean strike!
That's the last of them. They're controlling kidnapped threads with blood magic. If one of them revealed Damas, taking the boss gets them everything. We need to find him.
We can free the captives here, too.
Captives? You're sure they're not controlled?
I'm me.
It's fine.
What's going on here?
I don't know. They ask questions. People come back weird.
You're good. Take a second to breathe, then go when you can.
Thank you.
The threads control Docktown. Smuggling rings, dirt on... Wait. I heard something. There's someone up ahead.
Are you going to... Can I go?
Yeah. Control's broken. Take a moment to recover and then get out of here.
Master Ranus, thank you. Thank you.
Sure thing. Got it. You got it. I'm on it.
You gotta stop blowing that up on top of me. It's like, why do you want to take damage?
Quite the setup. That's Markle Damas? I could take him off your hands.
He's not mine to give. Damas serves our best.
Hello, Neve. I've missed you.
You know me.
Damas doesn't, but I do. You stopped me once, but my purpose remains.
Aelia.
Rid Minrathous of this criminal. Kill him. Will anyone notice in Docktown? I won't be stopped.
What have you done, Aelia? Speaking directly through him. Puppetry. The blood magic needed.
Impressed? It pales next to the power Tevinter once had.
Oh yes, another returning book character. Aelia was, the Venatori that Neve was dealing with in Tevinter Nights.
Say the word and we move. Together.
How familiar.
Enough.
You dealt with Bataris and his relic. You found us here. No further. The risen god showed me the path. To our legacy, our salvation. I am this city's future, and you'll stay out of my way.
We need to subdue Damas. Fast, but keep him alive.
This wretch? I would use him for something better, even if it's stopping.
No one should die like that.
Is this place better with the threat? Don't be.
Aelia, taking over the threads. It secures the Venatori a little more power, but I know you. There's more. You're setting us up. For what?
For Minrathous. Our ancient power restored. Our destiny renewed.
And damn the lives it takes. We've played this game before.
The game never ended.
You want to say that face to face?
If you wish to be a sacrifice.
Try it.
Minrathous is broken, but you like it. Does it flatter your ego to leave the city as it is? To prove your cynicism right? I am our hope. I'll change these streets, starting with Docktown. It could do better. Goodbye, Neve. Fen'Harel. cultist snakes! They'll pay for this.
Thomas, are you all right?
I wouldn't be.
Nev Gallus, if you're here, Elec sent you.
You're welcome.
You did me a favor. I heard you stopped a red lyrium relic, and the Venatori responsible walked. But Taurus, I've got dirt on him.
Enough for the shadows to make a move.
Consider it my thanks.
I'm okay with that.
Taurus put lives at risk. If you can take him down...
Do it.
Consider it done. The Threads protect their streets. It looks like you do, too.
There's no one else here. The person controlling him...
She's gone. I gave Damas's information to the surviving Shadow Dragons. They'll run with it. Bataris is one man, but that's one less Venatori to deal with. You know, I didn't expect backup for this job. I wasn't looking to drag you in.
We saved Damas. The stuff with Aelia, we'll figure it out.
This doesn't end well.
Who is she? Besides an evil blood mage.
A damn fanatic. A believer in Tevinter's former glory. I caught her trying to save the city. The ritual, what she wanted to summon. She'd have sacrificed us all. I caught her. The Templars had her. Turns out, Aelia had sympathy in the right places. She disappeared from her cell, but I had a lead. I should have gone alone. But I went looking for backup. Someone I could trust. Rana. I found her partner first. Brahm always wore that Andrastian pendant. Had it that night, too. He was a pain. But at the end of the day, he always showed up, tried to do the right thing. Like it's easy. He went in too fast. Aelia found him, she got out. Brahm didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Me too. Aelia's trail went cold after that. The Templars stopped putting people on it. They buried Brahm's death. Like it was nothing. Said it wasn't an official case, that he didn't have orders. He put protecting Docktown first. He helped me. And that's what he got. What now? A dragon attack, Aelia's back, and backed by a god. Where does it end? I can't say a lot of people show up for me, Rook, or that it ends well when they do, but today, you came through for Docktown this time. Even when I didn't expect it.
I wasn't there for the dragon. If only I could be everywhere at once. But even if I'm late, I've got your back. Hopefully that's enough.
I'll take late over never. And I'm around if you need me.
Okay, so we're good now. We're chill.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Aw, do we? What's going on here?
I
Oh,
don't think he ever leaves, actually.
Then he's acting weird.
Smells like melon and wood smoke.
Hey! No! No! Sit your ass back down.
I'll handle this. Maybe make sure the Alluvian room is blocked?
Now we get to talk.
When demons say they want to talk, that usually means they want to bargain.
Lucanus made a deal. He hasn't kept.
What deal?
Break our chains, kill, escape our prison, and live?
Isn't that what happened?
No! I want out!
Out to where? To Vinter or Lay? Nowhere safe for a possessed man.
No! No! He promised! Tell him! Make him! Rook?
You were sleepwalking.
Spite was sleepwalking.
He didn't go anywhere. Nothing happened.
I didn't want you to see that. Again.
You didn't manage to leave the room, and Taash didn't hit you with an axe. That's all that matters.
I'm supposed to be a professional.
Professional doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Something to think about, I guess.
or we're just gonna leave it at that. Okay. I was gonna say we should inquire about what the deal was. Okay. We're just gonna leave that thread hanging then.
Manifestation.
Manifestation.
Meet me in Ravane? I've got sparring practice with the lords, and I could use the sea air. So could you.
You know, that sounds quite nice.
All right, then. I'll see you soon. Feels like home.
Careful with that.
But of course.
It's the only lead I've got.
My dear Davrin, I'll be as careful with this cloth as if it were burial silk from the Storm Age. And this will be so instructive for Manfred. Ah, Rook, just in time.
Need some help?
Give it a minute. We'll see. That piece of cloth I tore off the Gloom Howler back at the Cauldron still has some of its blood on it.
And now, through the application of necromancy, perfected by the Morn Watch through years of meticulous...
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the Gloom Howler is.
Rather, discern its nature.
How?
By setting it on fire?
Patience. To discern, one must sometimes destroy. Ah, yes, of course. How interesting.
What is it?
It says this was elven blood. This was a person.
What? But it howls.
A corrupted person, not always a monster, and something else. Deathsel. I'm unfamiliar with the meaning.
An elven word for covenant, like a promise or a blood oath. I think I get it. An elf who took a vow, then gets blighted. An elf who knew about griffins and Warden's secrets.
Almost as if...
It was a Warden.
Yeah.
I know this is bad, but it means we have a lead.
Yes, but one that points within.
If Weishaupt knew about it, they never told me. Something else is going on here. I'll put out the word, call in favors, see who might know more. But thanks for your help, Emmerich. You, discerned well.
My pleasure.
Okay. Successful discernment. So we can go do Emmerich's thing, go do Harding's thing, go do Taash's thing. Actually, no, let's go do Taash's thing. Let's get that out of the way. Join Taash for dinner. I bet this won't be awkward.
You're late. And you brought a guest.
I hope I'm not putting you out.
No, this is Taash's home as much as mine, even if she does not visit very often.
I don't smell the Iskop. We always have Iskop on Tuesdays.
I am not yet finished with my studies. I thought you would help me tonight.
And by help, you mean do it all. You haven't even chopped the melons.
You swing axes all day. Do you lack the strength to chop a few melons? The runes on the tablet are written in the old Qunari tongue, but they are incomplete.
So they never finished it?
No. It is clearly finished, but parts of letters have been hidden somehow, rendering the tablet unreadable.
What if it's got some kind of secret code, so that only the right people can read it?
That is unlikely. I have studied the first expedition for decades. I have never seen the writing encoded.
What do you mean, the first expedition?
Your history teaches that Qunari landed on Thedas 300 years ago, in the Steel Age. This is true, but incomplete. Almost 1,000 years earlier, the first expedition came only to vanish. They were Qunari who predated the Qun itself. That is what I study.
Here, food's ready.
This is not Iskop.
Wasn't feeling like Iskop. We're in Ravane. Might as well eat like it.
I see.
The new bookshelves should be here next week. Got them for you with some of the gold from the dragon.
You need not trouble yourself. My studies are clearly of little importance.
Okay. Bye. Thanks for coming.
She used she. You haven't told her yet.
I was going to. Then we got here and she was like that.
Yeah, it wasn't much of a dinner. I was expecting more. Yeah. Take your time.
Do it when you're ready.
Maybe you could tell her?
No.
Well, if that's what you want.
Nah, she'd kill you. I'll tell her. She deserves to know.
This isn't about her. You do what's right for you.
Thanks.
Oh, gotta go to the Hall of Valor. Okay.
So, you're a mage, right?
I am a seer, yes.
They said I could find you here.
Good timing. I think I'm done for the day. The Lords of Fortune don't mess around, do they? Hey, thanks for the lessons. I'll be back. I'm beat.
Weren't talking to anybody there.
I just gotta...
You just gotta...
Do you feel that? It's dark. And they're so afraid. So alone.
Hodding? What's happening?
There's so many of them. All in my head. So... much.
Listen to me. I'm here and you're safe. Take all the time you need.
I'm safe. Yes. I could feel it. Rippling through the stone. Confusion. Isolation. Fear.
Whose fear?
Whatever was after me has turned on the dwarves. It's drawing me out. Drawing me down.
And so you'll stay here and ignore it completely.
It's hurting people. I have to...
We've all heard this story. Evil thing calls its victim to the bad place. Victim goes, victim dies.
Only if victim goes alone. Never go to the bad place alone. So, you're coming, right?
This was not the point I was trying to make.
Do I have a choice to say no? No.
Need our help.
Oh, damn it.
Taash, hunted any dragons lately?
No, no dragons. All one mana.
So, Blackthorn Manor. Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
I never saw one in action during my Necropolis training.
Oh, I should hope not. The mischief a student could work with it chills the soul. The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex, Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off?
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori. It would have taken extraordinary skill to layer the involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
Bet whoever owned that hand agrees with you.
We'll put an end to whatever's happening in this manor. That, I promise. Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
Just to point out, this is Nevarra. See, we're outside the Grand Necropolis now. We're actually in Nevarra. And it's not that much different from the Necropolis. Color me a little disappointed. That, see, now I have to imagine that all of Nevarra City is just skeleton statues all over the place. Yeah, it's no wonder Cassandra left. Like, why would you want to be there all the time if you're not into skeletons? And what's this?
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
The Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
Yeah, but I want to go this way first. I have to go check this out first.
There are far fewer corpses here than there should be.
That residual necromancy. These weren't naturally occurring undead. Someone raised them.
It seems the necromancer we're after has kept busy.
never know I was here.
They can't be.
Definitely necromantic evocation. This would have taken weeks.
Our rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that, and get this door open.
The Hand of Glory points to the northeast and southwest. Have you noticed anything strange about the Fade itself here?
I'd be a poor necromancer if I didn't feel all the spirits pressing.
Yes. The veil's been deliberately thinned.
Wasn't what I wanted to do.
No. Trust me.
What?
I pray he believes you.
Sorry, what?
Spite asked if those self-lighting candles are good to eat.
The answer to that would be no.
No! What have they done?
Oh, this looks bad.
Sacrifices, both spirit and human.
And demons.
Attack from afar!
Now what?
I must free the spirit bound here.
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls! How dare they? What are they Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the mansion. Look at the door. Freeing one spirit has already weakened its seals.
Halfway there.
No one lives here anymore. Why?
No one knows why the Blackthorns abandoned their manor. Rumor hinted at a family tragedy. A perfect spot for our wayward necromancer to work unnoticed.
trouble.
Emmerich, do you feel that?
This part of the mansion isn't pleased with having two necromancers inside of it. Perhaps we've discovered a hint of what drove away the Blackthorns.
Man, there is so much shit for me to smash in this place. It never ends. Never-ending boxes for me to smash.
Ready when you are.
That note hints at the root of the tragedy that befell this place. Quis est ista qui venet? An old invocation, and dangerous.
What did it summon?
Something best not described, lest we renew its attention.
Is it the gloaming lantern? Oh, somebody's been here. They have fresh meat. You know, it almost seems like you could probably farm materials constantly in this place. Just by looping around and smashing everything. You could do that. But I'm not going to do that on stream. Because nobody wants to watch me smash pots and boxes for 2 hours straight.
Another victim.
We've got demons again.
Understood. Fantastic move.
Can you free this one, Emmerich?
I must.
What's wrong?
Someone's been stealing the life, the essence of people who knew they were facing death. The effects persist, but the door we saw earlier should be unsealed.
Hope that necromancer we're after is behind it.
All the seals have been extinguished. Excellent. Let's open that door. Someone's torn a path into the Fade. It's imperative we find and stop this necromancer from keeping the Fade open.
Mierda.
Certainly. Onwards. Hand of Glory still points the way. This necromancer has brought once helpless undead into the Fade as soldiers.
They also bound a rage spirit.
The way forward won't open until we defeat them.
That's the last of them.
Undead and a demon. We must be getting close.
Our rogue necromancer knows exactly where we are. Why have they gone to such lengths to drain power from spirits?
I sense a theme here. Books, 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 and more books. Okay, so that's where I have to go that way. I'm gonna go this way.
Down there! More victims!
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
I suspect they're nearby. Let's inspect their handiwork.
Late as always, Professor.
It can't be.
But what else would one expect from Nevarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hezenkos.
You've met?
Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
Hezenkos? Weren't you censured by the Watchers after defiling a tomb for experimental—
Complete and utter lies!
Yes, the same Hezenkos. No. The stolen life in that lantern could permanently tear open the Fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
No. What is she planning?
Emmerich, you okay to fight?
Yes. Johanna took the lantern away with her. They're attacking from afar!
Stay in cover.
What did Hezenkos do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst. Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her. There's no way out.
What do we do now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking. A candle. This wasn't here before.
Oh, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
And there's a whole bunch of candles here.
I'm not seeing any more candles.
I'll summon a guide.
Hello. Can you help me find a candle here? Here's that last candle.
Excellent. Place them on the pedestals, if you would. We drift upon the echoes. Let them form a new configuration. And with that,
let's get back to the real world.
we must find Johanna once we're out of here. This rift in the Fade will lie open until we deal with her.
You insufferable nuisances! How did you get out so quickly?
Where's Hezenkos's voice coming from?
The Hand of Glory resonates. It's pointing to the main hall.
Let's go.
I can feel Johanna summoning hostile spirits. That portal into the Fade won't close until we defeat them.
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
The entire countryside would be torn apart in a maelstrom.
It would be kind of like making the breach all over again. Kind of. You know, it's probably that level of thing.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade?
It's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Nevarra City will know its new ruler.
What? You gonna lecture us to death now?
I'll not explain myself to one of Volkaren's hangers-on, though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back.
Yeah. It's the thing. Thing one.
I'd exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
Right, demon. How many of those have I killed by now?
First off, I am not a hanger-on.
Johanna's escaped again.
You want to tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, Rook.
Emmerich, nice shot!
It's over. Emmerich, still sense anything wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer chains the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
Oh, almost could have jumped over there. If the invisible wall wasn't in the way. No. Yeah, well, I think I got everything here.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly. Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscripts?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for... whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hezenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends. Once.
I'd guess it was a shock to see her back there then.
An unexpected reunion. It wasn't always like this. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
I know undeath as well as the next necromancer.
It may still be a form you're unfamiliar with. You saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hezenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Nevarra City.
We must stop her, Rook. Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Hezenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Nevarra. City conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
Is this where the giant skeleton comes into play? And I'm still waiting on that part. Hey, level 40. Right, like 10 levels away from max level now. Alright. Fighting chance, okay. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna stop here and take a quick break. But I do want to keep going tonight. Kind of push ahead and make some more progress. So I'm gonna take a break, I'll be back. So we'll do another couple hours after this. So this is part 15, next part will be part 16. Okay, I'll be back.